The Oilers on the road. They take on the Canadiens. Good evening. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer, Brendan Escott, Rob Brown, Jack Michaels, Aidan Gannam. We are the Oilers Radio Network. And the starting lineup, it's brought to you by Coventry Homes. Building a home or a championship team, it happens one shift, one brick at a time. Coventry Homes. Never done building. Proudly celebrating 50 years. For the Oilers, Connor McDavid with Ryan Nugent-Hopkins and Zach Hyman up front. On defense, Matthias Ekholm and Evan Bouchard. In goal, it's Calvin Pickard. For the Canadiens, it's Jake Evans with Josh Anderson and Alexander Texier. They're up front. On defense, Mike Matheson and Noah Dobson. In goal, it's Jakub Dobish. The referees, Furman South and Brian Pakmara, Ryan Daisy and Michel Cormier. They're on the lines. We're here at the Bell Center in Montreal, Quebec. The Oilers and the Canadiens. We've dropped the puck. We're underway as it's shot into the Oilers zone and it rims on the right off the stick of Matheson into the left wing corner, and it's in behind the Edmonton net. Ekholm to the right, drills it on the right side. He hammered the referee with it. He is down on the ice. Oh, and they blow the whistle. Furman South
He got hit last night.
Absolutely drilled.
That's 2 games in a row. Who did he get on the Draisaitl in the corner? That led to turn the puck over, and that time he got it as well. He's had a tough couple games here.
Oh, Matthias Ekholm, he tried to rim it out of the Oilers zone on the right, like really hard, and Furman South was, I don't know,
I think he got
15 feet away.
Did he get it in the back?
Maybe. He is slow to get up. Oh, that hit him hard. Yeah, all right, he's on his feet. It's a tough gig. And linesman. Sometimes you get drilled with the puck. Usually not that hard, though. Matthias Ekholm is talking with him right now. And, back of the leg. Got him right in the back of the legs. He's trying to jump out of the way.
There's no protection. You could easily get a hairline fracture that way.
All right, we are 16 seconds into the game. They're going to put the face-off back in the Oilers. Sure. Face-off to the right, Calvin Pickard. His last game, it was December 4th. That was against Seattle. It was a 9-4 win. He made 28 saves in that game.
That was the longest 16 seconds you've seen all season.
It is. And now the Oilers make a change. And Leon Draisaitl, he of 999 career points, is out there for Edmonton.
Yeah, clear hard match in here from the Canadiens. Yep. They want the pairing of Dobson and Matheson out against McDavid to deal with Connor's speed.
Hudson and Carrier are dealing with Leon Draisaitl as they dropped the puck once and it wasn't right. We'll have to do it again. Suzuki, Caulfield, and Bolduc out there as well for Montreal. And the puck to the blue line. Carrier on the point. A shot. And that goes off the arm of Pickard, off the end glass. And Draisaitl in the left wing corner, in behind the net. Over to Nurse. Nurse gets tied up in the right wing corner. Regula's trying to dig the puck out away from Suzuki. And it comes free. And Podkolzin on the left wing. He'll take a bump from Bolduc. Puck goes to Draisaitl. Rice now to Nurse. Comes down the right wing into the Canadian zone to the right wing corner. Got checked on the play. It gets to the line. Regula, great job to keep it in. To Draisaitl, left wing corner, holding off Caulfield. Draisaitl up to the top of the circle. To the point to Nurse. Right wing to Podkolzin. To Nurse on the blue line.
Time 0 hours 4 minutes.
Off the boards and it's in behind the Canadiens' net. Draisaitl into the corner, runs into Caulfield. Puck behind the goal. Bolduc on the right to Caulfield. He'll get it out to Suzuki on the left wing. Up to center. We're scoreless here in the first. A little over a minute gone. Now to Matheson. And he'll take it at the side of his goal up the right wing. To the line. Kept in by Nugent-Hopkins. Matheson will follow it up. A breakaway pass to Anderson. He's in the backhand. And a great save made by Pickard. Anderson off the left wing. Gets into the middle. Over to the right wing point. Rims it to the right wing corner. Ekholm. To Nugent-Hopkins, now to Bouchard. Bouchard into Canadiens territory, right wing for McDavid. Goes to the right wing corner. McDavid to the end board, centering pass into the slot, and Evans for the Canadiens to the right wing. Will saucer it through the middle to Matheson. Comes into the Edmonton end. Right wing for Texier. Texier across the blue line to the middle. His shot, and that's blockered away by Pickard. On the left wing point, Texier, shot, and a glove save made by Pickard. 2 minutes, 1 second gone here in a scoreless first period, and Calvin Pickard called upon to make a breakaway save here in the first period.
Great stop from Calvin Pickard. This is a big start for him. And Montreal's come out shooting. They're putting pucks to the net every chance they get. Had a good start last night in New York City against the Rangers.
Tough end.
And proceeded to blow a 3-goal lead in New York for the first time since 1942. I think Brian Hall saw that game.
It goes in behind the net. I'm not saying anything. On the left wing to Frederick. Up to the line. Slavkovsky unable to keep it in for Montreal. He's forced back by Frederick. Slavkovsky off the left wing, boards to himself. Just dodged the hit of Emberson. The puck goes into the Oilers zone. Stastny off the left wing side and out. And at his own blue line, Struble to Slavkovsky. Cross ice pass, Demidov into the Edmonton end right wing corner. Loose puck to Kapanen, to Engstrom on the point. A shot tipped on net, and a save made by Pickard. He covered it up. Wasn't a hard shot from the blue line, but it was redirected about 20 feet in front of Pickard, and he made the save and covered it up.
Edmonton's been outplayed so far here. Canadiens with a good start. I'm going to be interested to see how Chris Knobloch counters them loading up.
Current time 0 hours 6 minutes 30.
Dobson and Matheson head-to-head against McDavid, Nugent Hopkins, and Hyman.
Henrique to take the draw against Beck. Puck to the right wing point. Engstrom across to Struble. Little shot towards the net, and Regula got it to the line. Struble kept it in. Right wing corner for Gallagher. That goes off a skate to Mangiapane of the Oilers. Now to Lazaro. Get to center. Right wing to Regula, and he'll dump it in. Rims on the left, top of the circle. Gallagher, he'll take a hit from Jones, but get it out. It's Max Jones in the lineup for the Edmonton Oilers, up from Bakersfield. Up the center, it's Lazar into the Canadiens' end. Down the left wing, taken into the corner, knocked down by Carrier. Carrier takes the puck. The right wing and able to get it out. At center ice, it's Gallagher. He'll flip it into the right wing corner. Nurse will take it in behind the Edmonton net. He'll stop, leave it to Bouchard. Draisaitl line gets out there. And Bouchard out through the middle of the ice. Fourth and defenseman scoring coming into tonight's action. Bouchard will get the puck in off a stick. Right wing corner is Suzuki. Cross ice to Caulfield as he'll come through the neutral zone. Only got it to the Edmonton line. That's it. Hudson at center. Will flip it in. Glove down by Ekholm. He'll go across to Bouchard. Up the right wing, Savoy. One touched it to Draisaitl to Savoy. Now to Podkolzin. Off his stick and in, and Hudson will go back for it. Scoop it around on the right wing to Suzuki in the corner behind the net to Hudson. Hudson for Caulfield on the left. He'll lose it. Draisaitl will get it out, and the pass goes to the middle. It's Savoy to the left wing point. Ekholm shot kicked away by Dobich. Right wing corner, it's Draisaitl. Draisaitl up against the boards with Carrier. Down the right wing to Podkolzin, up near the line, and clearing it out is Caulfield. 4.5 gone here in a scoreless first. Oilers taking on the Canadiens. It's Draisaitl's pass. It's picked off Bolduc. A shot off the stick of Bouchard and out of play. As Zach Bolduc with an opportunity off of that.
Oh, Leon won't like that puck touch. He's got it a lot and tried to buy his line mates some time on a change and just about got caught.
Face off to the right of Calvin Pickard. Henrique to take the draw.
100.
You can see the Canadiens waiting to see exactly who the Oilers have out on every shift. You're right. It's a hard matchup tonight.
So this basically means that Chris Knobloch's going to control the matchup.
Pretty much.
Right?
You might not like it, but you'll control it as the visiting team. Puck goes behind the Edmonton goal. And on the right wing, Ty Emberson. There's room up the right side. Cross ice pass. Stastny one touched it to Henrique, left wing corner. Stastny in behind the net. And the puck came free. And on the left wing, Engstrom out through the middle of the ice for Kapanen, knocked away from him by Emberson. Henrique at center, only to the Montreal blue line. Struble left side to Demidov. Got it in past Emberson, but the loose puck. Spencer Stastny out from behind his net. Long pass off of Henrique. Goes into the Canadiens' end, and Engstrom's pass too far for Kapanen. That is icing against Montreal. So we're 5:16 into a scoreless first.
Fans are kind of waiting for something to happen here, Cam.
Well, we didn't have to wait long. October 23rd in that 6-5 victory. That was something.
Oilers built up a 3-1 lead. Canadiens scored 4 straight, and Edmonton roared back and ended up winning at 6-5. Put Coles in with the game winner.
Crazy night. Here's Nurse on the left wing point, a shot, and it's steered aside by Dobish. Just got a piece. The puck in the right wing corner to McDavid. He's in behind the Canadiens' net to the left, in front of the net, and off of Regula. And goes over to the left wing. To the left wing point to Nurse, now on the right to McDavid, top of the circle. McDavid to the right wing point, makes a couple of moves, gives it to Nurse in the middle on the blue line, right wing to Regula, into the corner to McDavid. McDavid taken out along the boards by Kapanen. Penalty coming up to the Canadiens when they touch it. Nugent Hopkins on the left wing. To the left wing point to Nurse. Now to Regula. Regula got hooked, but the Oilers still have control. Draisaitl on the right to the blue line to Nurse. Nurse side of the net. It's McDavid. The shot saved by Dobish. And the Canadiens touch it. The Edmonton Oilers are going on the power play. 6 minutes, 4 seconds gone here in a scoreless first period.
They're lucky that Edmonton's not on a 5-on-3 here.
Yeah. Current time 0 hours 11 minutes 36.
Oliver Kapanen goes to the box.
Cross-checking. Montreal number 20, 2 minutes for hooking.
They did
give him.
It's a 5-on-3.
Wow. All right. Well, we're going to take a break. Oilers have a 5-on-3 when we come back. Scoreless here in the first. 6 minutes, 4 seconds gone from the Bell Center in Montreal. It's Fort Dealers NHL hockey on the Oilers Radio Network. David Hassett to the blue line to Bouchard. Over to McDavid, left wing corner, Nugent Hopkins. To McDavid on the left wing, top of the circle. Cross to Draisaitl. Has it on the right. Draisaitl to McDavid. McDavid, a shot. Dobish to save. Puck in the left wing corner. Matheson will not get it out. McDavid on the left wing. David up to the blue line to Bouchard. Left wing corner. Nugent Hopkins in front to Hyman. Great save made by Dobish with a left pad. Bouchard on the blue line. Draisaitl shot up the outside of the goal. The puck to the right wing corner. McDavid within his skates. Minute to go in the 5-on-3. Scoreless here in the first. Oilers taking on the Canadiens. Draisaitl right wing to McDavid in front of the net. Went off of Carrier. McDavid gets it. Up to the blue line. McDavid down the left wing in front to Hyman. The save by Dobish. Puck in the left wing corner. McDavid to the blue line to Bouchard. A shot. And that one blocked, and it goes out of play as just getting a piece was Evans. 41 seconds to go in the 5-on-3.
Well, I like the fact that they shot the puck. You can't pass it in, and Hyman got robbed. Great setup by David to Hyman. Nugent Hopkins to Hyman. 41 seconds here. Got to win the draw.
He's off to the left of Dobish. Played 20 minutes on Tuesday in a 6-1 loss to Tampa. Made 11 saves on 14 shots.
Well, he's already stopped 6 here.
Been busy. Draisaitl wins the draw. Puck goes to McDavid. Right wing to Draisaitl. Draisaitl to Bouchard. His stick snaps. Here's McDavid. His cross-ice pass broken up and sent down the ice by Evans. Bouchard on the right wing to McDavid. Into the Canadian zone to the net. A chance and the save by Dobish. McDavid on the left wing to Nugent Hopkins. Now to Bouchard. Bouchard to McDavid. To Draisaitl. Great save by Dobish. Draisaitl to McDavid. To Draisaitl. To Bouchard. Oh, somehow that stayed out and hit Nugent Hopkins. The puck to the line and it comes out. And the Canadiens have killed it off. Edmonton 0 for 2 on the power play. 8:15 gone in the first. Scoreless between the Oilers and the Canadiens. Up the left side, a pass to Janmark. Goes by him into the Canadian zone. Hudson with it in the corner. Around the boards and won't get out. Nurse with a shot, doesn't get through. Hudson, right wing corner. Slides behind the goal, now to Caulfield. The crowd here at the Bell Center fired up about that penalty kill. Down the right wing, Suzuki into the right wing corner. To the right wing point. Engstrom cross ice off a stick that goes over the glass and out of play. 8:15 has been played in this first period, still at zeros. And a great opportunity for Edmonton. And they don't cash in. A 2-minute 5-on-3.
You don't see that often.
Channel time delay selected.
Jakub Dobish, credit. He made
that was a goal for Bouchard and it hit Nugent Hopkins. I mean, Dobish was down and out in the play.
And a stick break. There was that one too. Bouchard had his stick snap. Puck to the right wing point. Hudson off the right wing boards to the corner where it's knocked down by Nurse. Nurse will get it out through the middle to Frederick. Now to Henrique into the Canadian zone. His return pass to Frederick broken up by Beck. He'll get it out.
-19, -20.
Rolls it down the ice. They'll get to that. Rim it on the right. Around the right wing boards. Engstrom had kept it in. Rim around and out to center ice. Cuts it through the middle. On the left wing for Veleno. Just to the Edmonton blue line. Cleared out by Emberson. Struble. Stop in behind his net. Shots are 7-3 for the Oilers, but still at zeros. Struble, right wing corner. And out to center ice. Now Demidov steals on the right wing. A shot off the stick of Regula, and it went wide. Demidov to the right wing point. Carrier shot saved, made by Pickard. As that one hit him in the right shoulder. And the puck on the left wing. Demidov with a couple of moves, then he lost it. And Lazar will get it out. To Jones down the left side. In over the line and into the left wing corner. And Mangiapane unable to get it in front of the net to Lazar. The puck on the end boards. Demidov up the right wing. Center ice to Slavkovsky. Slavkovsky will dump the puck into the Oilers zone. Pickard will help it around. He'll get to the line. Matheson keeping it in for Montreal. We're scoreless. We're here in the first period. 9:45 to go in this opening frame. And there is going to be a penalty. A holding call against the Edmonton Oilers. So they're about to be shorthanded. With 9:41 to go here in the first. And it's Regula going to the box for the hold.
75, 2 minutes holding.
So the Canadiens will get their first chance on the power play. We'll have that for you when we come back. 9:41 to go in the first. Oilers and Canadiens at zeros. From the Bell Center, it is for Dealers NHL hockey on the Oilers Radio Network. Wilson comes in there, but Demidov will keep it in, give it to Suzuki. Out of the left corner, in front of the net, and Slavkovsky blasted it wide. Nurse left wing corner went to shoot it out, picked out of the air. Slavkovsky towards the Edmonton net. Cross ice pass, and that's behind Caulfield, and it comes out of the zone. 40 seconds to go in this Montreal power play. On the left wing, it's Suzuki, cuts through the middle. Across, Texier into the Edmonton end on the left wing. Out of Bolduca, shot, and that goes wide off of Gallagher. Gallagher to the left wing corner. Texier to the blue line. Maybe to Dobson, now to Texier. To Gallagher, left side of the net. Texier to Gallagher, in front of the goal. Save made by Pickard. Rebound. They're waving it off. Gallagher put it in. Referee is waving it off. Just saying that he shoved Pickard's pad right into the net. Brendan Gallagher's not happy.
There's no goal on the play. The puck was kicked into the net. No goal.
Yeah. And right away, Calvin Pickard was...
They're going to challenge us?
Maybe.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. I think you'd have a chance of winning that challenge. That's about as kicked in the net as you get. Well, maybe they are.
Well, let's talk. I don't know. This is coming from Toronto. This is not.
Well, putting the headset on.
D'une révision vidéo.
That's not a good sign.
No, it's not. League-initiated video review here.
Skate came down. His stick was right there as well. You say he kicked it off his stick.
I'd like to tell you 100% no. I'm going to be honest. I don't 100% know on this one.
Well, I'm going to say he kicked it off his stick. Like, his skate hit his stick, which hit the puck that went in.
The fact that the league has taken the initiative from Toronto, that would lead me to believe they think that there's reason to overturn it.
No, maybe. We got another look at it.
It's close. I know we're supposed to give well, that looks like a kick.
That looks like a kick, yeah. We got a better view of it. I don't know.
He looked like Rick Bootin' Tootin' on that one.
Well,
all right, headsets off. We're getting an explanation here.
The call's been confirmed. The puck was kicked into the net. There is no goal.
13 seconds left to go in this man advantage for Montreal. We're scoreless at 7:54 to go in the first period.
The other thing it does is it gets a face-off outside the zone. The Oilers get McDavid and Draisaitl on the ice here.
Okay.
There's been some,
I know we're just over halfway through the first period. Both netminders have made some amazing stops in this game. McDavid wins the draw. Puck goes to Bouchard. Bouchard on the end boards through the middle to center to McDavid. Now to Draisaitl. In over the line to McDavid. Down the left wing. Forced into the left wing corner. Penalty is over. McDavid. His pass goes off of Evans. Montreal 0 for 1 on the power play. Evans will come up the boards on the right side. Flips the puck into the right wing corner. Now comes in front of the net. Anderson is shot wide and then knocked away into the right wing corner. It's Bouchard to Hyman, left wing to McDavid. He'll get to center ice, into the Montreal zone, to Ekholm in front of the net. That hit a stick before it could get to Draisaitl. And Anderson comes down the left side. At the Edmonton line, gave it away to Bouchard. He'll go up in the air and out with it. Matheson smacks the puck to the left wing. And Texier at center ice will one-hand it in. Both teams make changes. Emberson in behind the Edmonton goal. Steps out on the right, up through center off the stick of Max Jones. And then Jones recovers, gets to the Montreal blue line, will dump it in on the backhand. Hudson in behind his net. Right wing corner. Carrier up the right wing to Beck. Across to Veleno into the Oiler end. Veleno goes into the left wing corner. Taken into the corner by Emberson. Nugent Hopkins gets the puck free. They're over to the right, but Carrier was there from Montreal, able to keep it in. This time, Emberson to Mangiapane to Nugent Hopkins. Into the Montreal zone for Mangiapane. Stops on the right wing boards. Looks in front of the net. That goes on goal. Dobish the save. And he will cover it. 6:11 to go here in a scoreless first period. And a face-off coming up in the Montreal zone. Oilers Holidays in Oil Country 50-50 presented by Rogers. Now live. Play now for a chance to win early bird prizes, including 20 pairs of Oilers tickets and a signed Oilers jersey. Get your tickets at EdmontonOilers.com/50-50 for more chances to win. Face off to the left of Dobish. Henry, Frederick Janmark with Nurse and Regula. Veleno taking the draw for Montreal.
Here we go, Brands. Unsafe.
It's to the left of Dobish, and the puck goes over to the boards on the left. Engstrom unable to get it out. Henrique kicked it in. Henrique through the middle, a shot, saved by Dobish. Big rebound by Engstrom off the left wing boards, able to clear it out. Regula back into the Oiler end through the middle of the ice to Adam Henrique. Now looking for Janmark. Janmark, it's tied up as that puck was in the slot in the Montreal zone. And now in behind the net, Janmark to the right wing. Janmark taking to the right wing boards. Engstrom pins him. Frederick, he's up against the boards. It stays in the Montreal end. Still tied up.
Plus side.
Knocked out of some skates. Slavkovsky for Demidov, and Demidov's up the left wing. In over the Edmonton line. Nurse to break things up. Demidov into the slot, and then Kapanen mishandled it, and it's clear. Matheson inside his own blue line. Over to Dobson, and Dobson through the middle of the ice. 5:05 to go here in the scoreless first. Dobson through the middle off the Bolduc stick into the Oiler end. Ekholm couldn't get it out. Puck comes around to the corner, now behind the net, in front to Caulfield, great save by Pickard. In behind the net was Suzuki, he dished it in front, and a nice stop by Pickard off of Caulfield. We're going to take a break. 4:52 to go here in a scoreless first as the Oilers take on the Canadiens here in Montreal. We're at the Bell Center. This is Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network. Can't get it to Caulfield. Podkolzin out through the middle. For Bouchard on the right wing now, shoots the puck in. It'll come around to the left wing corner of the top of the circle. Draisaitl in front of the net. Savoy with a chance. Just put it wide. Draisaitl to the left wing point. To Ekholm, now to Bouchard. On the right to Podkolzin. To the blue line to Bouchard. Right wing for Draisaitl. Cross ice. Savoy to Podkolzin. To the blue line. Bouchard. Bouchard right wing corner for Leon Draisaitl. Draisaitl to the top of the circle on the right wing, to the blue line, turns back towards the boards, to the right wing corner, centering pass, that's off a stick, loose puck bouncing over the stick of Savoy, and through the middle, it's Caulfield to center, right wing to Bolduc, into the Oilers zone. Gets shoved down by Bouchard, crowd reacts to it, and it's in behind the Edmonton net. Ekholm through the middle of the ice, able to get it out. Matheson inside his own blue line for Montreal. 3.5 to go here in a scoreless first. To Dobson up the right wing. To Anderson, now to Evans. Checked on the play by Nugent Hopkins. And that puck goes to Hyman, but that hits somebody there by the Oiler bench. So we get a whistle with 3:23 to go in a scoreless first period. The Oilers came really close. Matt Savoy almost had one. It would have been a Draisaitl assist.
What a chance. Just good left pad save there by Dobish, who's been good.
Yeah.
Both goalies have been on it tonight.
Yeah. Dobish just may have touched it a little, but Savoy having that go under Dobish and wide of the net. Matheson on the right wing point off the draw. In behind the net to Evans. Regula strips the puck off his stick. On left wing boards, Nugent Hopkins to McDavid. Through center, now over the line to Hyman on the right. In front of the net, and too far for McDavid. The puck on the left wing. Penalty coming up to the Canadiens. Nugent Hopkins got tripped up. And the Edmonton Oilers are going on the power play. Texier going to the box. JS scores. And Edmonton will get the third power play.
Montreal channel router with 2 minutes for hooking.
JS channel alert. JS channel time. JS layout MS at 0 delay off.
Oiler power play presented by ATCO Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at atcoenergy.com. Face off to the right of Dobish. 3:04 to go here in a scoreless first. Nugent Hopkins, left wing corner, in behind the net, along the right side. Matheson got it loose but couldn't get it out, and it's Nugent Hopkins, right wing corner, behind the goal to Draisaitl. Now to McDavid, worked over a bit by Anderson. The puck comes free, and Hyman on the right wing, in the right wing corner, around to the left. There's nobody at the point for Edmonton. That will get out.
Yeah, a little bit of a tough pass there.
Bouchard drops it to McDavid. He gets into the Canadian zone. Goes to the right wing corner with Matheson. They go up against the boards on the right side. Hyman trying to poke it free. Matheson has it, and it does come loose. And Anderson on the left wing will get it out. Bouchard, right side to Draisaitl. Draisaitl into the Canadian zone. Now to McDavid across the blue line. To the left with Kapanen right on him. McDavid's cross ice pass picked off by Veleno, and he'll get it down the ice. Bouchard out from behind the Edmonton net. We're under 2 minutes to go here in a scoreless first. Bouchard to McDavid. McDavid into the Canadian zone through the middle. His pass, and that was taken away by Evans. He'll get it out. Draisaitl at the Edmonton blue line. Into Montreal territory to Nugent Hopkins. Off his stick. Dobson chases after it. Dobson will clear the zone.
Oilers' first unit's having some problems here.
Penalty over in 25 seconds. Bouchard.
This is a huge win for Montreal.
It is.
PK so far.
Savoy now to Henrique. For Mangiapane, just in over the line on the left, but it gets along the boards with Carrier. And Carrier trying to jam it free. Goes into the left wing corner. Penalty just about done. Hudson up against the boards with Mangiapane. Mangiapane with the puck. Now in behind the net. Penalty done. Edmonton 0 for 3 with a man advantage. We're into the last minute here of a scoreless first. Anderson will get it high in the air and out. Nurse, side his own zone to Matthias Ekholm through the middle. Misses Mangiapane. Won't be icing. Henrique from the left side. A shot and a save by Dobish.
100
the left wing corner. Henrique around to the right. Savoy after it. Puck gets to the middle. A bounce up into the air a bit, and Hudson will clear it out. Left wing to Suzuki, hit by Ekholm, but he'll shoot it in. 30 seconds to go here in the opening period. Nurse pumps it around the left wing to Mangiapane at center ice. Gets over center and shoots it in. Engstrom
100 volume left.
Stops him behind the net for Montreal.
100 volume left.
Left wing to Struble. Struble up the left side to Demidov. One touched it in. Pickard to Emberson on the right wing. Up the right wing boards to Lazar. Cross ice. Stastny will shoot it into the glove of Dobish. We'll get a whistle with less than 2 seconds to go here in the first period.
I'd say a great period for Montreal. Stopped Edmonton on a 5-on-3, gave Edmonton nothing on their other power play. They don't look like a 26th ranked PK unit right now, I can tell you that.
Oh. I got some big saves out of Dobish. Pickard, some big saves for the Oilers on the Montreal power play. Face off to the right of Dobish. All right. Puck dropped. And the first period will come to an end. And the Edmonton Oilers and the Montreal Canadiens still at zeros. Not for lack of opportunity, though, for both teams. But yeah, you usually see if you kill off a 5-on-3 for any amount of time, but for 2 full minutes, it usually swings the momentum to the team that just killed it, which it did. Snaps the puck in off the glass, rims on the left. Puck goes to the right wing corner for Savoy. Went off his stick. Hudson gets control. To Carrier. Nurse will come down. Can't get the puck. It goes to Draisaitl, left wing point. Draisaitl tried to snap a shot through. Went off of Suzuki. It came out. Caulfield at his own blue line. Took it back into his end. Savoy takes him to the side boards. Right in front of the Edmonton bench. Just in Montreal territory. Podkolzin in there too. And now Draisaitl cross-ice pass off his skate. Comes across to Carrier. And Carrier up the right wing to Suzuki. Now to the middle to Hudson. Hudson at the Edmonton line. On the right to Bolduc. Bolduc right wing corner to Hudson. Hudson up to the top of the circle. Cycles the puck on the right to Caulfield. Caulfield into the right wing corner. Had to go off his stick. Then lost it to the left wing corner. Suzuki to Bolduc to Caulfield. Trying to jam it in. And a bad save made by Pickard. Puck cleared out through the middle. And Dobish will have to play it.
That was a great save by Pickard. Off a guy that knows how to score, Cole Caulfield.
Struble in behind his net for Montreal. Left side, Engstrom up the left wing. Puck goes into the Oilers zone. Pickard up the right side. Trent Frederick to Janmark. Only got it to the Montreal blue line.
Is struggling to make plays.
Puck glances off of Texier, goes into the Oiler end. Emberson took a hard hit, but he got it up the right side. Doesn't get out. Texier to Evans. Spins in the left wing corner of the Oilers zone to the blue line. Engstrom shot wide. Comes off the end boards. Anderson right wing corner to the blue line. To Engstrom. Walks to the middle. A wrist shot, and that was blocked. Went off of Stastny, and the puck in behind the Edmonton goal. Over to the right, Texier. Wedged off a bit by on the left side, and Frederick got it out as Emberson stepped up on that play, and the puck comes down into the Montreal zone. Left wing corner, flipped by Engstrom and out. Ekholm almost lost an edge to Bouchard, then back to Ekholm, and a penalty coming up to Ekholm as he tripped up Demidov. And it's going to be a tripping call. Edmonton's going to be shorthanded for the second time in this game. We are scoreless for 2 minutes, 17 seconds into the second period.
Bad looking sequence from Edmonton there. A little bit of duress and threw the puck away.
Edmonton, number 14. 2 minutes.
Second power play of the game for Canadiens. Bouchard didn't exactly throw a great pass to Ekholm, but twice Ekholm struggled to field it. This is a problem when you don't play McDavid in one of the first two shifts. Now here, Henrique's back to the ice. He's just been out there.
Checkbox unchecked. Lock checkbox unchecked. No auto face check. Lock check. Unsafe
Face
project.
off to the left of Pickard. Goes to the right wing point. Hudson on the right to Demidov. Demidov into the corner for Slavkovsky. Back to Demidov. Demidov steps off the right wing. Shoots. Scores. Demidov goes short side. Right upstairs under the bar. It's a power play goal, and it's 1-0 Montreal.
Well, Henrique got cleaned up in the circle. Play marker. I'm sorry, Cam, but from there, Calvin Pickard's got to come up with a save. It's a good shot by a guy that's got offensive instincts. But think of the entire sequence that results in Edmonton getting the penalty when they had puck possession. And smart teams are hoisting pucks up on Edmonton and chipping and forcing their D to make some plays under.
Tab 3 of 3.
Their power play was unreal for the 5 previous games before this trip.
Demidov, 7th of the year, 2:29, time of the goal. And it's 1-0 for the Canadiens. Slavkovsky and Hudson with the assist. The puck on the left wing in the Montreal zone. Ekholm behind the net to Nugent Hopkins. To the right wing point to Bouchard. Now to McDavid, high slot. Couldn't get it back to Bouchard. It comes out.
So this is one of the rare times they don't have the D matchup they're looking for here.
Bouchard over to Hyman into the Montreal end to Ekholm. Shot and a save made by Dobish. Texier up the left wing will get it out to Anderson. Into the Oiler end on the right wing. Stops on the right side. Swings it all the way to the left wing point. Matheson to Texier on the left. The angle shot blocker saved by Pickard. McDavid forced back by Gallagher. Across to Bouchard. Now on the left to Ekholm. To Nugent Hopkins. He'll scoop it into the Montreal end. Dobish out to play it. Right wing corner to Dobson. Off the right wing boards and out. Stastny to Lazar. Now to on the right for Mangiapane. Into the Montreal end. Behind the net. Jones after it. Goes to the left. Jones drops it to Mangiapane. To the right wing point for Emberson. Off the end boards. Goes into the corner. And it's Matheson from Montreal. Will just get it out off of Emberson's stick. Gallagher to center. Played the puck in. Emberson cross ice to Jones. 1-0 Montreal here in the second. Jones down the left wing. Wanted to shoot it. Went off his stick. Mangiapane follows the play. In front of the goal off the stick of the netminder Dobish. And up to center ice is Kapanen for Montreal. And he'll dump it in. Kapanen on the end boards. Stastny now to Nurse. On the left, Mangiapane unable to get it out. Engstrom and kept it in. Puck to the middle of the ice, and it's Savoy. Left wing at center ice for Mangiapane. He'll shoot it in. Dobish, right wing corner to Engstrom. And Engstrom will now retreat behind his net. And it'll stop back there. Demidov, the goal scorer, was on the man advantage. Montreal 1 for 2 on the power play. 1-0. Canadiens lead. Up the left side, off the stick of Slavkovsky. It goes into Edmonton territory. Up the right wing for Podkolzin. Cross ice. And Regula left at center for Nurse in over the line. Cross to Draisaitl. He's in the right wing corner to the right wing point to Regula. His pass, that's picked off. It's a breakaway for Suzuki. Suzuki, the shot, pad save made by Pickard. He got his stick in there too. Knocked it away and the puck up the left wing. Draisaitl into the Canadiens' end. Draisaitl off the left wing boards into the corner, but Hudson there from Montreal. Suzuki with a breakaway, unable to get it by Pickard, but this time Bolduc in over the line. Cross-ice pass, and that's picked off by Podkolzin to break up a 2-on-1. Ekholm to center ice into the Montreal end. Now on the right to Hyman, goes into the right wing corner with Caulfield. In behind the Montreal goal. Checked by Carrier. Takes it to the corner. He's trying to tie it up. McDavid got it loose. Goes to the top of the circle. Cleared out by Bolduc. 6 minutes into the second. 1-0. Montreal leads. Hyman into the Canadiens end to the left wing corner. For Nugent Hopkins in front of the net. He's trying to get it to McDavid. It's broken up, and Evans will get it out. Texier off the left wing boards into the Oilers zone. Ekholm to the line. It won't get out. McDavid will get it out. He's down the right wing. McDavid, cross-ice pass. Nugent Hopkins can't get a shot. Now towards it, and it was poked away by Dobish before Nugent Hopkins had a chance at the second offering. Dobson through the middle. On the right to Evans. Towards the net. Poked on goal. Save made by Pickard. Texier got his stick in there, and Pickard holds it out. We're going to take a break. 6 minutes, 37 seconds gone here in the second. 1-0. Canadiens lead the Oilers from the Bell Center of Montreal. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network. Here in Montreal, 1-0 Canadiens lead the Oilers. 6:37 gone here in the second. Ivan Demidov, the goal scorer, is on the power play here in this second period. Face off in the Oilers zone to the left of Calvin Pickard. Broadcast brought to you by Ford, official partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Ready, set, Ford. Puck dropped. Emberson, left wing corner to Stastny. Stastny up the right wing for Janmark. Took a bump from Struble. Puck goes into the corner. Struble, left wing to Veleno, and Veleno floats through the middle to Beck, went off his stick. Emberson, side his own end for Edmonton on the right wing for Janmark, but Struble takes him to the boards. Henrique got it free for Frederick in the middle, over center ice, and will lift the puck into the left wing corner. Engstrom checked on the play. Henrique behind the net to Frederick. Frederick up the right wing. Frederick to the top of the circle of the blue line to Emerson. His shot blocked by Veleno, and the puck cleared out by Struble.
That was a smart play. He tried to get the Oilers too many men on the ice there and almost made that happen.
Now down the left wing, Podkolzin over the line. The shot wide of the Montreal net. Goes around the boards and down the ice.
Got to go short side there, not high glove side.
Left wing, Podkolzin. On the right to Nurse. On the left to Draisaitl. Now to the middle. Savoy shot. Save made by Dobish. It'll be a face-off in the Montreal zone. 7:46 gone here in the second.
I'm starting to think the Canadiens love playing Connor McDavid in this building. Get up to play him.
Of course, McDavid and Draisaitl each with 5-game point streaks. I know you'd mentioned it before the game. 15 points for McDavid in 5 games.
But a full 5-on-3 and 3 or 4 really good saves from Dobish. Right now, the difference in the game.
Bolduc to center ice for Montreal will shoot it in, blockered away by Pickard. Hacked up the right wing to the blue line where Hudson keeping it in for Caulfield. A shot that hit traffic. It goes to the right side and it goes over the glass and out of play.
Caulfield's got those goal-scoring instincts.
He really does.
Last year, 37 goals, 70 points, and Suzuki had 30 goals and 89 points. Talked to Kirby Doc and Caden Gooley during the intermission. Couple local boys.
Yep. Unfortunately out due to injury. Bolduc to the right wing point to Hudson. Penalty coming up to the blue line. Bolduc across to Hudson. Left side. Waiting. Suzuki to Demidov to the blue line. Bolduc across the line for Hudson. Left wing. Top of the circle. Demidov to Hudson. Comes across the slot. Left wing at the hash marks to Suzuki into the corner to Caulfield to Suzuki. Suzuki waits on the left. He'll get it to Demidov one-timer. The rebound, that was blocked by Podkolzin, and then now finally touched by the Oilers.
Leon's not going to be happy.
Now we'll get a little meeting here after the whistle. Regula and Bolduc. Edmonton's about to be short-handed, though. Regula going to the box. 1-0 Montreal leads.
That's a huge kill for Edmonton.
Slashing call to Alec Regula. Oiler penalty kill brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers.
Henrique's got to win a face-off here.
Face-off to the left of Calvin Pickard.
Canadiens are 17th in the league in face-offs. Edmonton's up to 5th, but it was an even first period. And they scored off a face-off win here on the power play already here in the second.
To the line it goes. Hudson on the right to Demidov. Into the corner. Slavkovsky to Demidov. To the blue line to Hudson. Right wing, top of the circle. Demidov. A shot. That's off a leg. Into the right wing corner it goes. Caulfield off the left wing boards to the point for Hudson. Top of the circle to Suzuki. Into the corner to Caulfield. Left side to Suzuki. Steps out. Waits to Caulfield. Caulfield left wing corner to Suzuki. To the blue line to Hudson. Back to Suzuki towards the net in front. Nice save made by Pickard off of Slavkovsky on a quick one-touch. Hudson through the middle of the ice. Down the left wing to Demidov. He'll walk in. His shot blocked by Henrique and kept in by Demidov. Come down the right wing to the middle of the ice. Gets all the way across. A shot save made by Pickard. Just got enough. And it goes around the boards and out.
Oilers had too many men there. What's Janmark doing? Go.
Minute to go in this power play. 1-0 Canadiens in the second period. Hudson over the Edmonton line. Gave it away to Nugent Hopkins. He'll shoot it down the ice. Dobish sets it behind the net. Now on the right. Kapanen to the middle. Texier. Texier weaves his way to center. On the left wing to Bolduc. Now to Kapanen. Went off his stick. Nugent Hopkins will get it out. Now Lazar trying to put the pressure on Dobson. Takes him to the boards. Ties him up enough that the puck comes free. Nurse will rim it to Podkolzin. He has it on the right wing point. And he'll take it out of the zone for Ekholm. Just inside the Edmonton line. And he'll drift it all the way down the ice. Goes to the right corner. Podkolzin got to that first. It's top of the circle. Now getting it out through the middle. It's Gallagher. Gallagher from Montreal. Dump it in. Penalty over in 5 seconds. Ekholm into the corner. Left wing to Podkolzin. High in the air and out. Regula's out on the ice. The Oilers kill it. Montreal 1 for 3 on the power play. They're up 1-0 on the Oilers. We have 9:15 to go in the second period. Matheson behind his net. Right wing to Dobson. Up the right wing boards. Off of Veleno into the Oilers zone. Emberson wraps it on the right. Goes just past McDavid down into Montreal territory. Carrier behind his goal on the right off of Anderson and out. This should be icing, and it will be with 8:53 to go in the second. 1-0 Montreal leads.
So I think at some point here they're going to have to get Spencer Stastny involved in the penalty kill to ease the workload on Bouchard, who's playing in every situation here. Because when they're coming out of the PK scenario, and they just got the third pairing off the ice and the first pairing on for this ozone draw. Oilers loading up their top line.
Draisaitl, McDavid, Hyman out there right now. With Ekholm and Bouchard. Evans taking the draw for Montreal. That puck bounces around a bit. And Draisaitl with control. Behind the net to McDavid. McDavid pokes it over to the left to Draisaitl. Evans takes him to the corner. Hyman comes in there as well. Matheson for Montreal. Loose puck to Carrier. Now up the left wing to Veleno. Veleno into the Oiler end. Flips it to the corner. Goes after it himself. And behind the goal on the right wing for Carrier. In from the blue line. And behind the net to Veleno. Left wing to Evans. To the left wing point to Matheson. Will shoot it towards the net. Went off of Ekholm to the right wing corner. Veleno in the corner with Ekholm on him. Puck comes loose. Evans after it, as was McDavid.
Oh, this is a win for the Canadiens here.
Yep. And Evans to the end boards. McDavid into the middle. Veleno there scores. Veleno got a gift. And it's 2-0 Montreal.
unforced error for Connor McDavid. A quick little interior pass, and oh boy, Hyman was going to the wall, and it went right to Joe Veleno. Detroit first rounder back in 2018, late first round pick. So Connor's having a tough game.
It's 2-0 for the Canadiens. Slafkovsky on the left wing will shoot it in. Gallagher on the right side is passed to the middle. That's broken up. Nugent Hopkins going to get it out. Right wing to Frederick. Frederick hits center on the backhand. Picked out of the air, and it's Hudson up to Slafkovsky into the Oilers zone. Right side to Gallagher. His shot. Pad save made by Pickard. In the right wing corner, Slafkovsky to the slot, back to the point. Dobson across the line to Hudson. A shot tipped on net. Saved by Pickard. And he's going to cover that up. A little action after the whistle here. Linesman lost an edge, went down, but Mangiapane was getting into it a little bit with Slafkovsky. They have that broken up. All right, we can take a break. 7:29 to go here in the second. 2-0 Canadiens lead the Oilers from the Bell Center in Montreal. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Hey, Oil Country.
Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling, home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. 2-0 Canadiens lead. Veleno unassisted at 11:58 of the second.
The Oilers have had 4 egregious giveaways in this game. Pickard has stopped 2 breakaways.
Yeah.
And then McDavid, a little bit of a miscommunication there, and Veleno all by himself in the slot on the McDavid turnover. You don't see that often.
Face off in the Edmonton zone. Puck gets into the corner. Emberson to the end boards. Veleno is able to dig it out. His pass to the middle. Nobody there for Montreal. Mangiapane. He'll come down the left wing. Into the Canadian zone to the left wing corner. Engstrom took him to the boards. Following it up was Jones. And then the puck rimmed on the right. Gallagher will get it out, but a good hit by Jones on back. That goes wide of the Edmonton net. It's icing against Montreal.
Well, we'll see how McDavid responds here the next time he's on the ice. I would just keep Draisaitl, but Colson and Savoy together. Connor, you center Nugent Hopkins and Hyman. McDavid, you got Draisaitl, or Draisaitl, you got Savoy, and put Colson. Just keep them.
Draisaitl taking the draw against Beck. Puck to the left corner. Savoy behind the net. Over to the right to Draisaitl. To the blue line. Now left wing point to Nurse. A shot wide of the net. Rims, and it will come out of the zone. Draisaitl at his own blue line. Makes his way, and on the left to Nurse, into the Montreal end, dumps it in behind the net. Draisaitl pokes it over to the right to Podkolzin. Now to the point. Regula's shot off the pad of Dobish. On the left wing point, Savoy is passed. That one's blocked. And Suzuki, he's got another breakaway. He's in the shot. Another save made by Pickard. And the puck cleared out. Suzuki, clear-cut breakaway. As Draisaitl with it just inside his own blue line.
That's 3 breakaways in this game.
Off of Podkolzin, it goes into Montreal territory. On the right wing to Bolduc. Off the boards and out. Suzuki will shoot it in. Bouchard into the corner with Caulfield on him. Caulfield got it to the line. Matheson unable to hold it in. Good work by Hyman to get it out. Matheson in the neutral zone. Softly dumps it in. Matthias Ekholm on the right wing to Bouchard through the middle. That goes off a stick, off the left wing boards, in behind the Montreal net. Matheson, the left wing, and steered out by Evans. 5.5 to go in the second period. 2-0. Canadiens lead the Oilers. At center ice, Nugent Hopkins into the Montreal zone, forced down the right wing. To the right wing corner, now to Hyman. For McDavid, right corner. In behind the Montreal net, to the left to Nugent Hopkins. To the left wing point to Ekholm. In behind the goal to McDavid. Taken to the end boards by Dobson. Puck comes free. Anderson gave it away to Nugent Hopkins. Right wing point to Bouchard into the corner. McDavid spins. His centering pass broken up. It goes to the line. And Bouchard has it on the right wing point. Bouchard on the right for McDavid. Got it to the right wing corner. It's up against the boards. Nugent Hopkins on the right wing. For McDavid, spins off the check. He'll go to the net. The shot save made by Dobish. Puck to the blue line. Bouchard on the right wing point. Down to Nugent Hopkins. His shot sails wide. On the left wing, McDavid to the point for Ekholm. Left side, Nugent Hopkins. Around the boards to the right wing corner to McDavid. Oilers with great pressure here. McDavid to the right point for Bouchard. Bouchard's pass picked off. Another breakaway. Texier this time. Texier the shot. Pad save made by Pickard. And the puck cleared out. It'll be icing against Edmonton. Another Canadiens breakaway. And another save by Calvin Pickard. He's holding them in this. Oilers are down 2-0 with 4:05 to go in the second. Face off to the left of Pickard. David won the draw. Ekholm up the left wing, got it out. Hudson to Slavkovsky into the Oiler end. On the left wing, to the middle of the ice, it'll go all the way across to the right point. Carrier to the right wing corner. Demidov behind the net to Kapanen. On the right, Demidov to the right wing point. Carrier across the line to Hudson to the slot. Kapanen shot. That was blocked. Nugent Hopkins will get it out for Henrique. And Henrique will chase after it. Into the Canadiens' end on the right wing. Protects the puck for Trent Frederick. Goes in behind the net. Stops. Tried to pass it in front. Janmark can't get his stick on it. Henrique couldn't find the handle either. Carrier will get it out. It'll be icing against Montreal. 3:21 to go in the second. 2-0 Canadiens lead. 4 breakaways? 4. That's 4.
I don't think you can play much worse, manage the puck much worse than Edmonton has tonight. Had a great game last night. Toronto haven't come close to matching that effort tonight in Montreal. And the Canadiens have been good too.
Yep.
I tell you when the game changed, it changed on the 5-on-3. That's when it changed.
Puck cleared out past Stastny. Demidov puts the pressure on as it's in behind the Edmonton goal. Dug out of some skates by Emberson. Right wing. Frederick takes a hit. Puck will sit there for a moment. Emberson will step onto it and in over the line. Left wing to Janmark to Emberson. To the left wing corner. And a Frederick. Frederick in behind the net to Janmark. Right side. The shot save made by Dobish off of Lazar, who got the pass from behind the net. And Dobish kept it out, held on. 2:49 to go here in the second. 2-0 Canadiens lead the Oilers. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back from the Bell Center in Montreal. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Sportsnet Plus is your ultimate destination radio network.
Current time 0 hours 57 minutes.
Canadiens up 2-0 on the Oilers. 2:49 to go in the second. Canadiens have had 4 breakaways in this game. They haven't scored on any of them.
But they're up 2-0.
They're up 2-0.
The Oilers do not score on a 5-on-3, which Dobish made 3 or 4 really good stops in the first. It's been a different game since then. That's when it turned.
Items Leagues 1 NHL
Face off to the left of Dobish.
Vince Henderson C64 BPM 4 Now start down.
Lazar, Jones, Mangiapane out there with Nurse and Regula. Leno taking the draw for Montreal. And he gets chopped into the right wing corner, and Lazar up the right wing boards to the line, across the line, left wing point to Nurse, shoots it off the stick of the netminder, Dobish, gets to the right wing corner. On the boards, Mangiapane behind the net to Jones. Now to Mangiapane. Mangiapane spinning around behind the net. Beck trying to take him and tie him up. Mangiapane, puck free, over to the right. Valeno and Lazar up against the boards. It does squeeze loose. Engstrom out from behind his net. Engstrom through the middle. At center will play it in off the glass. Now Draisaitl at the Edmonton blue line. Cross ice pass to Lazar. On the right to Nurse. Under 2 to go here in the second. 2-0 Canadiens lead. Carrier, right wing corner, pressured by Draisaitl, takes him to the corner boards, ties him up. Dug out by Suzuki, behind the net to Hudson. Hudson on the right to Gallagher. Pressured by Ekholm. And it's just inside the Montreal line. Gallagher will get it out, give it to Suzuki. Gallagher joins the play, in over the line. Suzuki down the right wing, pass to Gallagher, and that goes off of Bouchard. Suzuki centers it, gave it away to Draisaitl. And it's Draisaitl through the middle of the ice. Now on the left to Podkolzin. Podkolzin, back to Draisaitl. Oh, that went off at Caulfield. Draisaitl pass it to the right point. There's nobody there for Edmonton. Suzuki into the Oilers zone on the left wing. Into the middle to Caulfield. The shot wide of the net as he pulled it to the middle. Oh, toe drag. It just misses. And it's cleared out. We're coming up to the last minute here in the second. 2-0 Canadiens lead. Bolduc at his own blue line. Left wing to Evans. Goes into the left wing corner of the Oilers zone. Stops up to the middle. Bolduc, one-timer. Stick save made by Pickard. It's in behind the Edmonton goal. Nugent Hopkins. Through the middle of the ice. Now on the left at center to Nurse. He'll dump it in. Goes to the right wing and Matheson. The right wing to Evans. Nurse right in front of him. The puck along the boards on the left wing. Gets into the skates of Matheson. Slide in behind his net for Montreal. Through the middle, got it out. Off the stick of Anderson. Pickard's going to come out and play it, and he does. Up the left wing to Nugent Hopkins. 15 seconds to go in the period. Puck up the left wing. Oh, there's a penalty coming up to the Canadiens. A holding call. 13 seconds left.
This might work to Edmonton's advantage on the power play here. You win the face-off, you got 13 seconds. You're not screwing around.
Montreal in the 17, 2 minutes for holding.
Anderson off for the hole.
Just hammer it. Yeah. They didn't do that on the 5-on-3. They tried to pass it around and get it to Leon. And Dobish channeled 1971 playoff Ken Dryden. Great Ken Dryden.
Face off to the right of Dobish.
Won a national championship in 1968 at Cornell. The captain of that team, Bob Kanasowicz from Edmonton. Bob would later serve as Peter Pocklington's lawyer when Pocklington owned the Oilers in the WH or in the NHL. Early 80s. Small world, eh?
Yes, small world. Oilers on the power play presented by ATCO Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at atcoenergy.com. McDavid wins the draw. Bouchard on the point. Left side, Nugent Hopkins. Left wing corner, McDavid. Now to Draisaitl, right wing. Bouchard across to Nugent Hopkins. Missed him with a pass. Evans will get it out. Evans will get it out down the ice. Second period comes to an end.
All right, so the power play has been part of the killer here tonight for Edmonton because they have had their chances. Here's the thing. Montreal just blew a lead last night in New York City. Okay? They did.
They did.
The Canadiens have played very well, and the players are all there to meet Calvin Pickard, and they should, because tonight he could sue for non-support. They have been feeding the Canadiens' transition game all game with just egregious decision-making with the puck. All that said...
Pause button.
50-50, presented by Rogers. Back with life-changing jackpots. That 50-50 right now, $512,000 and climbing. Our next lucky winner could be you. Get your tickets now at EdmontonOilers.com/50-50. Oilers start off this third period, minute 47 of power play time. It's presented by ATCO Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at atcoenergy.com.
Win a period here. Give yourself a chance to get in the game. Down by 2. You get one quickly here in the power play. Could be a different hockey game.
Off the draw, Matheson able to shoot it down into the Oilers zone. Bouchard is in behind the net, out the right side. Up the right wing to Draisaitl. Draisaitl bumps it back to McDavid. Takes the Canadiens line on the left wing to Nugent Hopkins. Puck goes into the corner. Matheson takes it to the end boards. Matheson with Nugent Hopkins on him. Carrier in there too. Oilers trying to dig it out. And it is Hyman to get the loose puck to Draisaitl on the right wing. Draisaitl top of the circle. Into the right wing corner to McDavid. To the blue line to Bouchard. Bouchard to the middle. Right point to McDavid. Right side, Draisaitl, cross ice pass for Bouchard off his skate, goes to the left. Bouchard to the blue line to McDavid. McDavid to Draisaitl, the shot, and off the glove of Dobish. Puck on the right wing. Draisaitl to the right wing point to Bouchard. Left wing to McDavid. Spins to the boards, pulls it off the boards. Nugent Hopkins in front of the net, just missed Hyman. Puck on the right wing, Draisaitl, top of the circle, into the corner to Nugent Hopkins. Nugent Hopkins to Draisaitl. Draisaitl, right wing.
Too passive.
He waits, his pass that hits a skate and cleared out by Kapanen.
Too forceful, not direct enough, put pucks on the net.
Bouchard to McDavid into the Canadian zone. On the right wing, into the corner, into the middle. Bouchard had it skip off his stick. He'll keep it in, though. Through the middle of the ice, a shot. Dobish with a blocker save. Nugent Hopkins on the left wing. To Draisaitl, left wing corner. Out to Bouchard. His shot just went wide. Penalty is over, and the puck cleared out. Nugent Hopkins knocked off his stick, and it goes into the corner of the Oiler end, and Bouchard around the right side gets it out. Edmonton 0 for 4 on the power play.
Well, that's the game tonight. I mean, they just can't make anything happen. Canadians without a great penalty kill, they've looked pretty darn good tonight.
Canadians with a 2-0 lead, 2:15 gone here in the third. Puck cleared into the Oilers zone. It is icing against Montreal.
I think Edmonton's had challenges playing with Montreal's. Montreal plays straight man. They force the play, and that's created all the breakaways that Pickett's been forced to deal with. The teams that have success against the Canadiens put the puck deep in the Canadian zone and outwork them and grind them down low. They get their heavy horses going. You can do that with speed, or you can do that with size. Edmonton keeps wanting to come back up to the high slot and do interchanges between their forwards and the D, and that's where the plays are getting picked off. Yeah. The Canadians are feasting on the transition the other way.
Hasn't been a lot of room that way for that. Back to the line. Nurse off the corner boards to the top of the circle. Anderson gets controlled and dumped down by Frederick. Frederick on the right wing to Henrique, to the blue line to Ekholm. Rimmed it in behind the net. Hudson was able to pick it off and will get it out. And it's center ice. Adam Henrique dumps the puck in on the left wing. Frederick into the corner. Ugh. Frederick knocked down Carrier in a bad spot. We're going to get the gloves off. As Frederick and Anderson, that won't even become a fight.
Anderson smartly elects not to fight because Frederick's going to the box for two.
Yeah. 2:47 gone here in the third. 2-0 Canadiens.
And now a massive kill.
Edmonton, number 10, 2 minutes for cross-checking.
Frederick to the box. Oiler penalty kill brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Faceoff will be to the left of Calvin Pickard. Montreal's 1 for 3 with a man advantage. Canadiens with control on the right. Demidov through the middle. Henrique broke it up, gets it down the ice. Hudson will go back and get it. Hudson through the middle. Drop it back to Demidov. Demidov at center to Suzuki. That's way offside. Demidov was in early. Edmonton Oil Kings lose 4-2 to the Brandon Wheat Kings this afternoon at Rogers Place. Oil Kings have one more game before the Christmas break.
Now
it's
they
Tuesday
are down.
in Lethbridge.
They're down a bunch of players.
They're missing 4 players right now due to World Junior Camps.
Their highest score from last year.
That's right. Injury. Demidov inside his own blue line. Swings it back to Hudson. Hudson off the, well, he wanted to put it off the glass. He missed. It goes into the Oiler bench. And we get a whistle. We get a neutral zone face-off. Minute 25 to go on the penalty to Frederick. Oilers down 2-0 here in the third period.
Edmonton had a real good performance last night. Toronto have not played well tonight. Montreal disappointed with their result against the Rangers, and they performed quite well.
Demidov at the Edmonton blue line. To Suzuki, now to Caulfield, to the point. Hudson on the right. Slavkovsky in front of the net. Suzuki scores. Suzuki right at the side of the goal. And it banked off of him and in. It's 3-0 Montreal. Suzuki's 9th of the season.
2 for 4 in the power play. The Oilers are 0 for 4, and that includes a full 2-minute 5-on-3. It really was the turning point in this game. I don't know if Edmonton can. Right now, Dobich doesn't look like he can get beat 3 times.
So Nick Suzuki's got points in 5 straight games now. His 9th of the year. Puck goes into the Montreal end. Hudson into the middle of the ice. It's a center for Kapanen, now to Demidov. In on the right, that's hacked away from him and cleared out. And Stastny through the middle, off of Savoy. The puck goes into the Montreal zone. Puck holds in on the right wing, and Hudson got his stick in there to get it out through the middle to Kapanen. Kapanen on the right. Lost it to Podkolzin. It's long pass picked off by Carrier. He'll shoot it in. Slavkovsky and Hudson with the assist on that goal by Suzuki. It's 3-0 Canadiens here in the third period. On the right wing, McDavid into the Montreal zone, over the line, and that is swept off his stick. Bouchard at his own blue line. To Ekholm, to Bouchard, to Matthias Ekholm. Evan Bouchard will step to center. Give it to Ekholm. It's in on the left wing. Round on the right wing boards. To the top of the circle goes to Bouchard. He'll shoot it. Blocker saved by Dobich. And Anderson will chop it into the Montreal bench. Face-off will be in the Canadiens' end. 4:47 gone here in the third. Broadcast brought to you by Ford, official partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Ready, set, 4. David, Nugent Hopkins, and Hyman on the ice with Bouchard and Ekholm. Evans out of the face-off circle. In comes Anderson. At the top of the circle, into the skates of Matheson. He's taken to the boards by Nugent Hopkins. And Nugent Hopkins had the puck only for a moment. Dobson will step up on the play, get to center, get the puck in on the left wing. Ekholm into the end boards, rims on the left to Nugent Hopkins, now to McDavid. McDavid to Nugent Hopkins, right side to Bouchard, picked off. Matheson comes into the Oiler end. Matheson pass across, just missed Evans. Anderson has it right corner. Over to the left, and Ekholm on the backhand will get it out.
I'll tell you, they've got a couple guys, like Hyman's been fighting the puck all game. He hasn't picked up a pass tonight. And when he's playing out there with Connor and Nuge, you need him to win some puck battles. And he's coming back, obviously, from the injury. But there's also not the same time and space against this team. It's a faster team than Toronto last night. And right now, they look like the better team than Edmonton in this game. It can't be debated. So I'd say the Oilers were quite lucky to have beaten Montreal earlier this year.
Yeah.
Okay. And tonight, not enough from the Oilers.
On the right wing point, Engstrom headed him behind the Edmonton net. Emberson off the boards to the line, and Boleno kept it in. Top of the circle, Henrique to the middle of the ice. Stastny off the left wing boards, got the puck to center. Frederick trying to slide off the check, gives it to Henrique, comes into the Montreal zone. Henrique to the right wing point. Emberson has to get the puck into the corner. Struble will go up in the air and out. Will go on end. Icing waved off. Stastny behind the Edmonton goal. He's out through the middle of the ice and then lost it. Goes back and gets it. Stastny to Regula. Regula will stop behind the Edmonton net. Little bank pass to Jones and went off his stick though. Suzuki, his own blue line to Carrier. To Hudson in his own end. Up the left wing. To Caulfield. Pushes it to the middle. Suzuki now into the Oiler end. Off the left wing boards. Got it himself and behind the net. Around to the left wing point for Hudson. Left wing boards. Caulfield to Hudson. A one-time shot. Blockered away by Pickard. And it goes up and out of play. We're going to take a break. 6 minutes, 43 seconds gone in the third. 3-0. Canadiens lead the Oilers from the Bell Center in Montreal's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Play keyboard shorts. Audacity
big
window.
moves, lead big
Sound.
talent.
Stop recording.
Montreal
Recording
3-0.
resumed.
Canadiens lead the Oilers. 6:43 gone in the third. Demidov, Valeno, Suzuki, the goal scorers. Face off to the left of Calvin Pickard. Goes in behind the Edmonton goal. On the right wing boards to Savoy. Got it to center ice where it finds Nurse. He will shoot it in. Carrier in behind his net. Off the right wing side and out. Regula in the neutral zone. Only got it to center ice. Suzuki will flip it in. Nurse on the right wing to Savoy. Steers it to Leon Draisaitl. Cross ice pass. Played off the skate to Nurse. Now on the left to Podkolzin. Into the Canadiens' end to the left wing point to Nurse. Just kept it in to the right wing corner for Draisaitl. In front of the net, and it was steered wide by Podkolzin. The puck up to the line. Nurse off the inboards. It goes to Draisaitl into the slot, but Suzuki there for Montreal, and he'll make his way to center ice and shoot it in. Regula on the right wing. Up to center. Regula will shoot it in. That's going to roll towards Dobish. He will cover it up, and there'll be a face-off in the Montreal zone. 7:46 gone in the third. 3-0 Canadiens. Face-off to the left of Dobish.
This game tonight, you can make an argument. It was the 2-0 goal that killed the Oilers, and the Oilers had McDavid guys hanging out, and they got caught in their own zone for about 25 seconds, and Connor gave the puck away. And that happens once in a while, even to the best of them.
Ekholm up to center ice, into the Montreal end on the left wing. Put it around on the right to McDavid to the right wing point. Bouchard looking for a shooting lane. He'll shoot it. Saved by Dobish and just rolled wide. He just got enough, and it is cleared by Dobson.
Well, that's what they're going to have to do, right?
David will dump it in. Dobish out of his net. To Dobson on the right wing. And up to center is Evans off the right wing boards. Demidov to the right wing corner in the Oiler end. Bouchard takes him and takes the puck away from him through the middle to Ekholm. Ekholm up in the air and out. McDavid at the Montreal blue line, but Matheson clearing it to Slavkovsky. 3-0 Canadiens here in the third. The crowd starting to feel it here at the Bell Center. Puck in the left wing corner. Slavkovsky trying to kick it free. It'll go top of the circle. Frederick to the middle of the ice for Henrique. Henrique will dump the puck left wing corner. Stastny will get to it first for Edmonton. Goes in behind the net. Hudson had it in his skates. And Henrique gets control in front of the net. Here's Janmark, the shot, the save made by Dobish. He came flying out of the net and stopped Janmark and covers it up. 10:49 to go in the third. 3-0 Canadiens.
Valeno scoring for them on a turnover where the puck comes in front. And Janmark on a real good work. Now, what happened? The Oilers got the puck deep. They attacked below the hash marks in the Canadiens' defensive zone, created a turnover and a scoring chance. That's how you got to play against this team.
Face off to the right of Dobish. Puck to the blue line. Stastny to the left wing corner, and Jones is trying to recover it. He does. Tamajapani on the left wing to the top of the circle, to the left wing side, trying to shake off Beck to the point. Stastny off the end boards to the right. Emberson in from the blue line, in behind the net with Valeno on him. They go to the end boards. He gets caught up in their skates as they battle for it. Mangiapane in there for Edmonton and does get it loose to Jones. Cycles the puck to the corner, but Struble for Montreal. It's away from Mangiapane. Drops the puck on the right. Engstrom, he lost it. Puck comes in front. Lazar couldn't get a shot through. Lazar on the right wing to the point for Emberson. Right wing to Lazar. Right wing point. Stastny off the boards to the left wing corner off of Emberson. And Struble this time to the line. It won't get out. McDavid peels it off the left wing boards, comes across the line, then poked away by Gallagher, and it goes down towards Pickard. On the right wing, Draisaitl. Draisaitl's pass into the skates of Caulfield, and he lost it to Bouchard. Ekholm inside his own line. To Bouchard, to McDavid, now to Draisaitl, into the Montreal zone. For McDavid, left wing. Wanted to get it to Hyman, hit him in the skate. Bouchard has it, left wing point. Comes across the middle, left wing to McDavid. Out to Draisaitl, his shot, and that one was blocked. It hit Dobson. Out to center will be Caulfield. He'll dump it in. It goes right to Pickard. Sweeps it over to the left wing. McDavid at center ice will shoot it in. Dobish went to play that. I think he almost hit Dobson. Puck goes to the right wing. Evans off the boards, didn't get it out. Kept in by Ekholm. Left wing corner now behind the net to McDavid. To the right, off the right wing boards to Bouchard. On the right wing to McDavid. To the front of the net, won't get a shot. Right wing for Draisaitl. He's top of the circle. Across to McDavid. McDavid to Leon Draisaitl. He's at the blue line. Through the middle, over to the right wing to McDavid, back to Draisaitl. It was behind him, and Bolduc gets control for Montreal and will bounce it out to Texier, and Texier on the left point could not get a pass through. Ekholm steals. 8:10 to go here in the third. 3-0 Canadiens lead. Ekholm to Nugent-Hopkins on the right side of Regula. Into the Montreal end. That's offside against Edmonton, and we get the whistle. We're going to take a break with 8:02 to go here in the third period. 3-0 Canadiens lead the Oilers. From the Bell Center in Montreal, it's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Mark record pause button. Recording.
Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer here in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling, home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. 3-0 Canadiens lead the Oilers with 8:02 to go in the third period. Nugent-Hopkins, Savoy, Podkolzin, Regula and Nurse. The face-off just outside the Canadiens line. Puck goes to Nurse. He'll dump it in. Hits the corner boards.
A slash.
And there's a penalty coming up. Stick come up on Nurse. Yeah, stick came up. So a high sticking call against Montreal. Of the 2-minute variety.
And the Oilers 0 for 4 on the power play. The Canadiens are 2 for 4. Timeout Edmonton. I think really just buying some extra time.
Demidov goes off to the high stick. No, just buying some time. Power play presented by Atco Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at atcoenergy.com. 7:57 to go in the third period. Face off to the right of Dobish.
Evans has done a good job against Draisaitl on these PK draws for Montreal. Wins another.
To the end boards, Matheson cranks it up the left side, got it out. McDavid to Bouchard. Bouchard across to McDavid into the Canadian zone. Left wing to Nugent-Hopkins. To the point to Bouchard. Bouchard on the right side to Draisaitl. Right wing corner to McDavid. McDavid to the line. Bouchard shot save. Rebound. Score! Zach Hyman found the loose puck. And the Oilers get on the board. They're down 3-1, but get a power play goal.
Yeah, they shot the puck. Bouchard with a hammer blow from the point. Hyman sweeps up the loose change.
Hard shot by Bouchard, that loose puck, and Hyman just got it before Draisaitl could get his stick on it. Otherwise, Draisaitl would have had the goal and 1,000 points.
Doesn't matter. Score.
No, exactly.
Got a chance to make a game of it here.
12:29 time of that power play goal. Hyman's 7th of the season. Puck dumped into the Oilers zone. It goes to the left wing corner. McDavid in behind the net. Now on the right to Zach Hyman. Drops it. Draisaitl into the Montreal zone to the middle. Ekholm, the shot. Oh, he put it over the net. Great chance right in the slot for Matthias Ekholm.
Well, they overplayed McDavid, and Ekholm was allowed to walk right through Main Street there.
Slavkovsky into the Oiler end, left wing corner to Suzuki behind the net. Slavkovsky couldn't get a pass in front of the goal. He had Texier, but now out through center is Draisaitl. Into the Montreal end, checked on the play. Dobson off the right wing boards and out over the stick of Slavkovsky. It'll be icing against Montreal. 6:44 to go in the third. 3-1, Canadiens lead. Bouchard, McDavid getting the assists. So McDavid's got points in 6 straight games.
Now they're going to be flopping the moment you touch them with a stick here, Ken. They probably owed one.
He's off to the right of Dobish. Matheson off the right wing boards and out. It will go on end. It'll be icing. Another face-off in the Montreal zone. You get one in the next minute or two.
It's game on.
Yeah. Not to mention the doubt that might creep in given the way things went in New York last night for Montreal. Face-off to the right of Dobish. Henrique wins the draw. Left wing point. Nurse with a snapshot. That hit a leg. Goes over to the right wing. Regula to the right wing corner. Janmark dug it loose. Regula to Janmark. On the right side, top of the circle, Slavkovsky high in the air and out. And a bouncing puck at the Edmonton line. Texier could not find it, and it's Regula, right wing to Frederick. Into the Montreal end, and went off his stick. And Texier down the left wing with Gallagher. The shot scores. Texier on the 2-on-1 goes short side on Pickard, and it's 4-1 for the Canadiens. .52 time of the goal. Texier gets his second of the year. Stastny with it inside his own blue line for Edmonton. Up the left wing to Mangiapane. Off the left wing boards and in. It's in behind the Canadiens' net. Emerson. Gonna battle for it on the right. Over to the right wing. And Gallagher there for Montreal. On the right wing. Got it out. At center ice. Puck shot in by Emerson. Mangiapane, top of the circle. Capping. It'll float it through the middle. Emerson sitting there before Valeno turns it on the right, gives it to Podkolzin. 4-1 Canadiens here in the third. 5.5 to go. McDavid at his own blue line. McDavid drops the puck back to Bouchard. Bouchard forced back by Evans. In zone in, Bouchard, left side off of Hyman. It goes into the Canadiens' end. It goes to the end boards. Dobson up to the left wing point. That won't get out. McDavid's going to keep it in. Into the left wing corner to Draisaitl. Draisaitl along the boards with Dobson. To McDavid to the left wing point. Ekholm cross to Bouchard. Bouchard down the left wing is passed to McDavid off the stick of Evans, and it goes out of play. With 4 minutes and 43 seconds to go here in the third. 4-1, Canadiens lead the Oilers. We'll be right back from the Bell Center in Montreal. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
This holiday season, Freedom Ford invites families to hit the road with...
4-1, Canadiens lead the Oilers. 4:43 to go in the third. Oiler net empty. Calvin Pickard to the Oiler bench. 106 on 5. Oilers desperate here as they're down by 3. Face off to the right of Dobish. Draisaitl wins the draw, puck to the line. Bouchard to McDavid on the right. To Bouchard, a shot saved by Dobish. A rebound poked wide of the net by Hyman, and the puck sent just out. It goes off of Bouchard now. Slafkovsky strips it from Bouchard and shot, and that's off the stick of McDavid, and he'll come flying up the right wing. McDavid into the Canadian zone, into the slot. It goes Podkolzin, shots blocked to the line and comes out.
What a play by McDavid.
Keeps it just a 3-goal deficit. Bouchard with the puck to the Edmonton blue line. Cross-ice pass. Podkolzin couldn't get it in. It'll come back, and Dobson will shoot it wide. It'll be icing as he took a shot at the empty net. 3:59 to go in the third. Edmonton down 4-1. Face off to the right of Dobish. Make it over to his left. Draisaitl into the circle with Suzuki. Draisaitl to the line. It goes to McDavid. He tried to shoot it. That got blocked. Went off of Slafkovsky to the left wing point. It's Ekholm. Ekholm on the right to Bouchard. Bouchard to Matthias Ekholm. Left wing to McDavid. Turns in the left wing corner. To the blue line to Bouchard. Bouchard on the right to Draisaitl. Draisaitl, the shot saved by Dobish. Got it with a left pad, and the puck shot out of the zone by Matheson. A bank shot. It'll be wide of the Edmonton net, and no icing on the play. Into the middle, McDavid. Gains the center ice line to Draisaitl on the right. Into the Montreal zone, right wing point. Bouchard to the middle on the blue line to Ekholm on the right to Draisaitl. Draisaitl in front of the net off the stick of Matheson. Puck in behind the goal. Swung around to Draisaitl to the right wing point. It goes to Bouchard. Left wing to Matthias Ekholm. Left side, McDavid. Cross ice. He wanted to get that to Draisaitl. Hit the stick of Veleno. Puck on the right wing point. Bouchard. 3 minutes to go here in the third. Oilers down 4-1. Pass to the left wing off of Evans, but Ekholm, left wing corner to McDavid. McDavid, a pass goes off of Hyman and just over the net behind it. Smack to the line. Bouchard will keep it in. Left wing point to Ekholm, left wing corner. And McDavid's pass to Draisaitl off his stick goes to the right wing. Draisaitl holding off Veleno. On the right wing to Hyman, to the blue line to Bouchard. On the right, top of the circle, Draisaitl, McDavid, or Nugent Hopkins pass to McDavid, and that's off his stick, and it is cleared out and all the way down. It'll be icing against the Canadiens. 2:20 to go in the third. 4-1, Montreal leads. Mangiapane, Podkolzin, Savoy, and Henrique get out there for Edmonton. Frederick as well. Nurse on the back end. Face off to the right of Dobish. Henrique wins the draw. Nurse on the left wing to the left wing corner. Now in behind the net to the right. A pass that goes off of Dobish. It's underneath him. And he keeps it out. As everybody gathers to the front of the Montreal goal. With 2:10 to go here in the third, the Oilers down by 3.
Mark, current time 0 hours 31 minutes 43 seconds.
Mangiapane was tied up with Matheson. All right, got it all broken up. Oilers have had the net empty for over 2 minutes here.
Their first unit back on here.
Killed enough time that it gave him a break.
Not bad.
Not bad, really. Get everybody gathered to the front of the net. Nobody takes a penalty. Just killed a bunch of time. So. All right, face off to the left of Dobish. Draisaitl wins the draw. McDavid across to Bouchard, and he hammered it wide on the right wing. Draisaitl off the right wing boards into the corner to Nugent Hopkins. He'll step out to the blue line to Bouchard. Down the left wing, McDavid in front of the net. Loose puck, and Podkolzin pokes it to the left corner. McDavid's pass for Nugent Hopkins. He got spun around. It goes in behind the Montreal net. Trying to get it loose, they do, to Draisaitl, right wing corner, to the blue line, to Bouchard. Bouchard on the left to McDavid, to Bouchard on the right. Draisaitl in front of the net. He almost banked it off of Carrier and in. The puck goes to the left wing corner. Podkolzin to McDavid. Dug out by Nugent Hopkins. His pass to Draisaitl does not connect. Cleared by Slavkovsky off a stick and all the way down with 1:18 to go in the third. 4-1 Canadiens lead. Bouchard comes out from behind the empty Edmonton goal. On the right wing to center ice. Got it through the middle, went off the stick of McDavid, and a shot to the empty net misses, and it'll be icing as Dobson took a shot at the empty net. 1:01 to go here in the third period.
Well, real good performance last night, real disappointing performance tonight. I mean, Edmonton.
2-minute 5-on-3 in the first, don't score.
And hung your goaltender out to dry.
Yeah. 4 breakaways against in this game. Canadiens don't score on any of them.
Odd man break on the 4-1 goal after
and 2 power play goals.
Frederick with a bad giveaway.
We're into the last minute here in the third. Nurse on the left wing into the corner to Podkolzin. He's on the inboards. Dobson lost it. Tried to get a hold of it. Puck into the left wing corner. Henrique on the right to Mangiapane. To the right wing blue line, and it is Ekholm. Shot sails over the net. Trying to hack it out of the zone. Kapanen on the right to Evans, and his shot off a stick goes into the Montreal bench with 36 seconds to go here in the third.
Pickard's going back in.
Yeah.
Well, love coming here, but the Oilers haven't loved the games they've played here. Had 3 or 4 stinkers in a row in this building. I guess, in fairness, in 23-24, they did win their 10th straight game here en route to that 16-game winning streak. They didn't play great that night either, but last fall they lost here, I think 3-0, 4-1 tonight. A couple years back, I think in the 22 year, maybe a 6-2 loss in this building on a matinee, and give full credit to Montreal Canadiens.
Yes.
Right?
They played last night, too.
They did.
In New York.
But we saw what happens when a team with defensemen that can skate, and they got 360-plus point scoring defensemen that can make plays, and Edmonton couldn't sustain. Edmonton didn't get to a forecheck early enough in this game.
Dobson off the draw. Will skip it out to center. Slavkovsky on the right wing. Goes into the right wing corner of the Oilers zone with Matthias Ekholm. Slavkovsky spun around. and then shoots it into the Oiler bench. 21 seconds to go here in the third. We're happy here at the Bell
We
Center.
haven't been very happy the last few times we've been here because we were here for Canada-U.S. in the Four Nations face-off. Now,
Well, we were happy at the start.
we were really happy in the first 9
There's 3
seconds.
fights.
And then the McDavid goal. That was awesome.
Stastny in behind the Edmonton net. Up the right wing to Podkolzin, and he did get it out. Stastny on the right wing. Just 8 seconds
Just
left.
outworked, outgrinded all game.
As Amberson will just take the time off the clock. And the Montreal Canadiens, full marks. They win this one 4-1 over the Edmonton Oilers.
Yep. Not good enough tonight. Got a rebound against Pittsburgh. It's going to be really interesting. We're going to assume it's going to be Tristan Jarry and Stuart Skinner, the goaltending matchup. Tristan Jarry's return. We're going to see Stu and Brett Kulak. And the Oilers are going to have to play a lot better than they did tonight. That's for sure.
Oilers had points in 5 straight, had won 4 of 5. But not tonight. It was the Canadiens 4-1 over the Edmonton Oilers.
And the power plays in this game. And here's where we're going to go with this. 5-on-3 worked against Edmonton. They were so focused on trying to run the puck to Leon. Maybe didn't, and they also didn't capitalize. I mean, the guy made some great saves too, Jakub Dobich.
He was very good. Yep.
On the Oilers 5-on-3. So, but in both games this year, Edmonton had challenges dealing with the Canadian speed. And the game was dictated by how Montreal wanted to play. And I'm going to give an assist for the Canadiens' victory tonight. Martin St. Louis puts together that pairing of Matheson and Dobson, and those guys can skate. And they did a good job against the McDavid, Nugent Hopkins, Hyman line. And the end result here is Oilers lose, and they're going to need to be a lot better in Pittsburgh, and we're going to have lots of storylines to talk about that night.
We absolutely will. Demidov, Veleno, Suzuki, and Texier, the goal scorers for Montreal. Hyman had the goal for Edmonton. Leon Draisaitl held off the score sheet, so he's still at 999 career points. Connor McDavid did pick up an assist, and he's got points in 6 straight. But the Montreal Canadiens get the win. They improve to 17-11-4. Edmonton loses. They drop to 15-12-6. 4-1 the final. The Canadiens over the Oilers. Our Rogers post-game show is coming up next.
Exclusive live interviews, expert analysis, and game